I mean, there's a death happening when a baby's born, right? That baby is leaving one realm and entering into a new realm, right? The safety, the comfort of one place, and that baby's coming through a narrow road, a narrow path, a narrow way, contractions, pressure, that's pushing that baby into a new realm, new life. So one place dies for that baby, and a new place is born. This is exactly what we go through on our journey. We let go, we move from one place to another place in Him. You guys, you understand? In Him, in our relationship with Him, and our understanding of Him, and how we relate to Him, how we walk with Him. And as we do that, this is what's beautiful. I mean, what happens with that baby when that baby's in the womb? It has one sort of, I don't know what the right word is, like reality or the way that baby's manifesting who it is, right? Is limited in the womb. But when it comes into that new life, it gets to manifest in a whole new way, right? And then we see as children grow, babies grow, we see, you know, I love this so much because I teach on the prophetic, right? So I look at these things and I see God and His ways and who He is so much. Like, what is the first thing that happens when a baby comes out of the womb? What does it learn about God? What does it remember? Like, the mother feeds that baby. That baby can't do anything, but it's so utterly dependent on being fed and nurtured and loved. It's beautiful. But then as that baby grows and matures, it comes forward more and more into who it's destined to be, who it's created to be. The manifestation of that baby. Amen? And it's the same way with us. Every time we go through these glory to glory, we are stepping more into who we are. We are awakening more and more into who we are. This is why it's so important, like when we come into death seasons in our life or letting go, to let go with joy. Because if you can have that perspective about, oh, okay, I'm coming into the season where I need to let go, I'm not saying it's not always happy. I mean, it's painful sometimes, letting go or dying of things or our flesh. I'm going to get into that in a minute. But for the joy set before us, when we isn't it wonderful when we understand what God's doing to a degree? It gives us like a hope. It encourages us. Because sometimes when we're in those dark places, we're like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know who God is. What did I do wrong? Did I do something wrong? Is it the enemy? Is it God? Is it me? Oh my gosh, and you're spinning around in the dark, right? But to remember the bigger story, that this is what our journey looks like. We go from glory to glory, and part of that looks like death and letting go. And then I look around at the nations and I go, wow, are we ever in birth pains? So are you staring at what the enemy's doing, or are you seeing what God is doing?